Start playing. There we go. Hello, Gear. How you doing, man? We Warframing. We just finished sharing the stream real quick. Doing good? Nice. Hey, Paro. How you doing? Gonna wait for people to get in first before we start doing stuff. We frame in our war? We frame in our war indeed, Gear. Alright, almost done sharing. Still haven't leveled any of my X scales yet, lol. That's fair. Funny thing, Steve, he's gifted me like 7 Excaliburs I still haven't touched, so... like, you're not the only one, dude. Don't worry about it. Alright, almost done sharing. There we go. Hey, Stabs. How you doing, man? Oh, that's the mouse. And that's the controller. Alright, let me turn down the music volume a tiny bit. I don't know how loud that is. Can't tell if that's fine or not. Turn that up a little bit. There we go. Alright, let's see. Pretty good, just vibing. How about you? Pretty decent, Stabs. Gonna fuck around for a little bit with some weapons. Trying to decide if I want to use the Bubonico or if I want to use my Scourge Prime. Because I have been fiddling around with this a lot. And not gonna lie, it might be one of my new favorite weapons. Like, the Scourge Prime is surprisingly good. Hey, Xena. How you doing? Who excaling they burr right now? Not me. Not me. Let's throw this on. Why not? Gonna let this level up a little bit. Alright, what do we got here? Oh, I forgot that I did some of this, the circuit. I was doing it with Rowan, like yesterday, I think it was, because I was bored. The Scourge is the best spear gun? I don't know about that, man. The Tenet Ferox, I think, has the Scourge beat, but I would say in terms of pure utility, the Scourge beats it out pretty easily. Trying to think of how I want to improve this. Because I do got Elementalist on, and when you build for heat, it's pretty decent. Howdy, homies. Hello, Dingus Khan. The Scourge has scaling damage. Does it? Oh, someone sent me a message. Because it attracts enemies' bullets to their own head, so yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense to an extent, yeah. Not only that, it's good crowd control, too. Like, it's just an easy way of locking down so many enemies that are, ranged enemies. Makes it easy for Limbo to leave the Rift without needing certain tools. Alright, let's take a look. What is the thing today? Okay, nope. Not playing 1999. I hate spring. Let me look and see what we got here. What do we got for arbitrations, maybe? Incursions. Oh, incursions aren't too bad. I'll do those real quick, I think. Let me put a companion on. I have a full Trinity lit out that uses the Scourge. Pretty based, pretty based. I've also been really liking this mod right here, Negate. It's a nice alternative to Rapid Resilience, on Limbo specifically. Took Excel level cap today and Cascade after multiple tries. Hell yeah, Zero Assassin. How'd it feel? Did it go well? Just make sure this is going. Yeah. Alright, all good. I'm gonna do some of my dailies. Also, apologies for not being around too much, everybody. Been in the middle of moving, waiting on K-Fetid to get me, to send me his little bit of script for the next video that I'm doing with him. And I've also been on an Elden Ring binge again. I've been playing a little bit of it. Borderlands 4 looks nice. Yeah, I'm sorry, Cirrus. I'm not much of a Borderlands guy myself, but if people like it, that's what's most important. Scourge is great. I wish Spear Guns didn't require as much investment as other stuff, but I do love them a lot. That's fair, Dingus. I say the Ferox being the best because it has a grouping mechanic with it. Speaking of Elden Ring, we got some Elden Ring music. Hell yeah. The Ancient Ruins of Rao theme. Pretty good. The influence impressed me. I use electric magnetic for creating image shorts with this fierce Javelin augment was hitting for millions. That's pretty nice, Zero. Oh, that's those guys making that noise. Interesting. Is there a, there it is. Hell yeah. We love the Scourge. Nice, I literally just started playing Elden Ring for the first time. Nice thing has come. What do you think of it so far? Because, I'm slowly starting to like it again. Because, at least to me, so for context, I'm a Souls veteran. I've played every single Souls game they've made. And Elden Ring, at least to me, feels like a letdown, but the more that I've been playing it lately, the more I've been liking it again. Is use it with Grendel. I don't know, I've just found the Ferox to perform really well even without Limbo, which is why I prefer it. You should do the live Limbo classes where we can join you, Sci-Fi. I might do that again, Zero. I've thought about it. Might do it later this stream, too. It's just that right now I want to get some of these dailies done first. Because I do need the Steel Essence, unironically. Because, not to sound a little scary when I say this, I haven't been playing Warframe as much as I usually do lately. I've just been really busy with other stuff. So Warframe hasn't really been on my priority lately, especially because I'm trying to find a job. Bloodborne. Hell yeah. I started with Bloodborne, and I started to try Dark Souls 3. It felt really different and tricky after learning Bloodborne. That's fair. Like, every single game, I would say, plays very differently. My personal favorite is Bloodborne, but I do like Sekiro a lot too. They feel the most complete. Not to mention, I think it was a crime in Elden Ring to put the parrying mechanic, the deflection mechanic from Sekiro behind a tier from the DLC. I love all them FromSoft, so yeah, it's very neat. I've literally only beaten one FromSoft game though, and that's their weird mech game from the early 2000s. Oh, the OG Xbox. Interesting. Apparently Bloodborne is easier than DS3, but not... I would say, Cirrus, it is. It is not. Like, how should I put this? When you know the mechanics of Bloodborne, then yeah, Bloodborne is easier, like, fully understand them. But when you're first starting to get into the games, I would say Bloodborne's harder. It's because of the way they play, and the fact that in Bloodborne you basically have a ranged parry. Whereas in Dark Souls, obviously, it's an up-close and personal kind of parry. Oh, I just realized this is the Tower Knight theme from Demon Souls Remake. Hell yeah. Love that shit. You don't understand if you just throw it out at an enemy and then eat the enemy, it will draw enemies closer to Grendel. You can make Grendel have its own gravitational pull while in Meatball. Okay, that is fucking awesome, Stabs. That better be in Grendel's cookbook when we eventually get you to make that. Because that sounds awesome, unironically. Alright. I just realized I'm walking the wrong way. I once watched this Soulsborne video that said the key to mastering the Souls games is to simply wait and react, don't panic roll, panic attack, spam, etc. But for me, that is a lot easier than it sounds. Yeah, serious. Like, the thing with Souls games, and this is especially true for Bloodborne, as someone who... my most played game in the series is Bloodborne next to Dark Souls 3. But I would say that, Bloodborne especially teaches you that you need to be very disciplined. Like, you have to be very patient. But when it clicks, Bloodborne is like a dance of death, basically. Like, it's so good. Alright, we're gonna do this one now. Oh, it's Renella's theme. Fuck yeah. I was actually fighting this boss literally yesterday in the run that I'm doing right now in Elden Ring. What a beautiful boss. Give me that base damage. Oh, this is the... Oh. Okay. That's the target. I've noticed there aren't many games that have the Soulsborne gameplay, but without the difficulty curve. So, the thing with Souls games, and this is actually one of the reasons why I kind of hated the change that Liza P did recently with its difficulty setting, is that what makes Souls games, in my opinion, a Souls game isn't even the boss fights or, like, some of the mechanics. It's the fact that the difficulty slider of the game is baked into the game, like, mechanics and stuff itself. Like, it's not dictated by doing a slider outside of the game that, like, lowers enemy health or increases player damage. It's in, oh my god. It's in knowing what tools you have access to kill the enemies in a manner that's most comfortable to you, while still being able to master the mechanics at the same time. Which is why I was really disappointed with Liza P when they actually introduced a difficulty setting option to the game, because it kind of kills what made that game so special. Still a good game, like, I'd still recommend it, but it's not, I wouldn't really call that a Souls game anymore, a Souls-like. It's more of like a, it's more of a Nier Automata-like, if anything. Yeah, I see where you're coming from. I suppose that's the point of playing a Souls game. Playing some other games on the hardest difficulty. Yeah, like, because like I said, everything is at a skill level where it's not dictated by a difficulty slider. It's entirely dictated by if you can get past this stuff. And if you can overcome those challenges. And that's what a Souls game teaches you. A character action game, I've heard. Yeah, that's kind of what Lies of P has become, Dingus Khan. Like, it used to be, in my opinion, the greatest Souls game of all time, maybe next to Bloodborne. But now it's basically just a character action game at this point. Which is really, really depressing. But, hey, the developers wanted to do that, that's their choice. There we go. Hell yeah. But yeah, even then, still highly recommend people play the game. It's still an incredible game. It's just not a Souls game anymore, at the end of the day. Which is sad, but hey, what can you do? The next 2 years are going to be pretty wild for RPG games, from Witcher 3 devs making a game, and then Witcher 4. Yeah, yeah. Mental abortion, what the fuck is that? What the hell is that? I was about to say, yeah, it still looks really neat. Looks like kink play, sir. Jesus Christ, what the fuck? Can you not do that in my chat, please? I think it's trying to say he's eating good because of all the games that are going to be coming out. Maybe. I don't know, I don't understand the internet anymore at this point. Which is ironic. I've grown up in the internet era, yeah, I don't understand like 90% of what goes on these days. Yerp. Okay. Okay, mental abortion, okay. Very unusual way of saying. So then, LOL. Yeah, let's just pretend that's what he's trying to say at this point. And shit, there are lots of great games. I'm super stoked for the fighting games on the horizon. I could see that. Like, fighting games aren't my thing, but I'm happy that people are getting them. Like, the new Invincible one, I'll admit, looks really neat. Invincible Versus. That's totally what the copy pasta meant. Yeah, yeah. But we'll go with that, yeah. But I feel like a lot of fighting games are kind of slop, to be honest. Nah, you're not entirely wrong. I'm trying to remember, what am I doing here? Oh yeah, this. There we go. I'm trying to read the chat and understand what's going on at the same time, so I got really fucking confused. Right here. There we go. To be honest, I don't know anything about Invincible, but I'll try it. Maybe by the same folks that did Killer Instinct. Oh, neat. Okay. That's pretty cool. The Invincible comics are good. I've heard the show is really good. Hello, it's Cursed. Welcome to the stream. Tekken does not get mentioned because from what I've seen, that game is dying because of the Season 2 that has been released. Sounds about right. Alright. To the next area. I haven't done this kind of sabotage in so long, so this is weird. The show's voice acting cast is insane. Oh yeah, like Steven Yeun and, what's his name? He plays as Jonah Jameson in the Spider-Man movies. Like, I can't remember his name for whatever reason. Also, I'm curious how Limbo and Citrine synergize together. They're pretty neat. It's Cursed. Like, I've played with a Citrine before. With, okay, so this is a bit of a plug for a friend of the channel. Ronan's a mag main. And she's pretty good with him. Like, they play together pretty well. I mean, the fact that the crystal goes through the rift makes it pretty funny. J.K. Simmons. Yeah, that's his name. J.K. Simmons. That's what I'm thinking of. Why are you sending me in the wrong direction, game? Oh, this way. I don't need that, I already got that. Yeah, Season 2 was a dumpster fire, and even the game director is now like, nothing goes into the game without my approval now. Rowan, good people. Yeah, I love Rowan, he's awesome. If you're doing the Crystal of Death, and if you're not, suffer, I guess. Mag is one of my favorite frames for sure. Mag's an awesome frame. Like, such a well-designed kit. Not to mention her theme is really cool. That new sci-fi game, Squadron 42. So Cirrus... Yeah, it's all A-list actors, but Cirrus, they have no ties to Starfield. It's Star Citizen that you're thinking of. Yeah. Star Citizen. It does look really neat. Honestly, the only game that, outside of Death Stranding 2, that, funnily enough, comes out in a couple of weeks, that is, what the fuck was that in chat? Get Poff? Okay. I don't know what you're trying to say. Had to slog through the mines to figure out Mag, but once I did, I adore her now. But yeah, back to what I was about to say. The one game that is on my radar that I'm beyond excited for, as a fan of the TV series that this game is based on, is the Expanse game that they're releasing. Expanse Osiris Reborn, I believe it is. Because it's a game that's going to have its own unique story that's set between seasons 2 and 3 of the show. And for those who don't know, The Expanse might be one of the greatest television shows in terms of science fiction ever made. Like, it's so fucking good, that show. Like, season 3 specifically, peak sci-fi. Like, absolute peak sci-fi. Okay, let's see what we got here. Move us survival. How about this? I need to do an Archon hunt. Who wants to help me out? Game of Thrones. Yeah, it's serious. I always describe it like this. Game of Thrones in space, but without... Well, not without, but... much less sex. We'll put it that way. Much less sex. I'll help? Hell yeah. Might as well let randoms in here, too. If I was anywhere near my game, I would. God damn. Alright, there's Xena. Hell yeah. I'd be up for it. Alright, Stabs. Let me get you. Oh yeah, I've been using the Limb Bible as sort of all white noise. I was curious as a Citrine myself, but yeah, I'm glad the Crystal procs to the Rift. Yeah, Curse. It's, Citrine's really good with Limbo. Like, they can work together pretty well. Where Citrine, as a support, supports Limbo by buffing him and shit. And in return, Limbo can do most of the DPS and crowd control. The one stupid one that I found on stream the other time when we were streaming, when we were doing, like, the whole, Rift School thing, was how Gyre's 4 Rotor Swell doesn't bypass the Rift. And I'm like, how the fuck does that work? Like, that makes no sense. What makes me optimistic about the Expanse is that it's being made by Owlcat. They recently made the Warhammer 40k RPG. This is their first AAA game in the works. Yeah, Sirius, and that's why I'm beyond excited, because the Expanse, especially with the gameplay they've shown, how it's almost Mass Effect-like, gives me so much hope that it's going to become the spiritual successor that we were looking for. Because the Expanse is an amazing show. I've only read one of the books, the first one. But the show's incredible. One of the best shows I've ever seen in my life. And when I saw that game announced, I low-key was hyperventilating. Because I'm like, yes, 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 yes! The Scourge is not bad. You need to learn how to play Citrine just so I know how to better support Limbo. My 200% range duration and strength Citrine will be very pleased. Hell yeah. But yeah, Citrine, from what I remember, really good combo. Mirage is a bit of a weird one. She can be good with Limbo, but you need to have more coordination. Jade, obviously, another really good choice. Like, Limbo can crowd control and defend Jade while providing energy regen while she does most of the DPS through her form, if necessary. There's also a game called Exodus coming out. It's a sci-fi RPG made by the original Bioware. What's up, Limbo Man? Not too much, Zion. How you doing, buddy? Right now, doing some random stuff. Playing with the Scourge Prime right now because I've become addicted to this thing. It's very good. Free headshots, boys. Also got just taking a break from Elden Ring, which is why I'm streaming. Good and good to have you back. Thanks, Zion. I'm sort of back, sort of not. Like, I'm still working on the next vid. I talked about this at the beginning of the stream. I'm just waiting for Kay to send over his, like, script for his little segment that he's going to do in the next vid that we're working on before I fully finish it. And then I'm going to get editing what I currently have. How's Limbo with exalted frames? I forgot if they're weapon... Yeah, they can add them. Exalted weapon frames, all exalted weapons hit to the rift. For a time, Ivara's bow didn't, but they fixed that a while ago, which is really nice. Ooh. So Sci-Fi, you could say you're in Limbo, lol. Basically stabs, yeah, kind of. I have a Scourge Ribbon that I don't use too often. Have you thought of maybe trying to use it? Maybe they could have made acuity mods multiplicative on all weapons except Incarnans. I don't know, Cirrus. Like, I don't know how that would have worked. Like, here's my hot take on the acuity dilemma. I think it's fine. They're working as originally intended now. Besides, you can technically get the equal effect of multi-shot through the, at least primary crux. Like, primary acuity allows for that. It's just secondary acuity that doesn't. They're fine mods. Things still die all the same. I'm looking forward to the Valkyrie Rurik. It doesn't seem bad at all, and Cass is more to an active playstyle. From what I've seen and what they've shown, it is a lot better than what was originally going to be there. Like, with the changes they announced, so I'm happy with that. I'm not holding my breath, though, until they talk about the health and armor changes, though, because they did briefly mention that they're going to do something about that. About health and armor. So I want to see what that is. I used it when I play Hero, but I passed my Hero hyperfixation, lol. That's fair. Like, I would buy it off of you, dude, but I only got 11 plat. Because I have thought of maybe getting one, low-key. I'm gonna put this here. Slap you down right there. Hell yeah. Because prior to those mods coming out, I was building the Basmu because I had never used it and found myself enjoying it a ton. Imagine my surprise after the acuity shit. Yeah, like, I've always been a Basmu enjoyer, so the multiplicative acuity Basmu was pretty funny, I'll admit. But at the same time, I think it's for the best that they fixed it. Wait, where's the... Oh, there it is. System overload. What the fuck does that mean? New main is either going to be Spider Frame or Valkyrie because active playstyle in melee. That's fair, Zion. That's fair. There they go. They dared. They dared. Love that shit. When the day comes that they rework health and armor, I'll finally put a helmet ability on Colorvo. That's funny. I'm gonna just leave this right here. Oh, they're both over here. Free headshots, baby. Look at that. I generally hope that Grendel gets his shield removed. Dude, that's 95 shields. For real. Yeah, I mean, why not, lol? Whatever you want or can offer, I'm a simple lady. Okay, Curse. I might buy it off of you then. Probably, I'll see what I got. I might give you some, like, Lavos parts or something. Or Ureli parts if I have any. I'll get back to sleeping. Have a great rest of stream. Alright, Zion. Have a good one, dude. Get some rest. Seriously, why does no one use this thing? It's genuinely great. Free crowd control. Oh! Oh, hey, that's neat. The projectile went back into him. That's less shield gate that you get with catalyzing shields. I know, Sebs. I know. I just find that funny. Get headshots, boys. Love that shit. If you have Hildrim main blueprints, I'll take them off of you. I'm trying to complete sets. Alright, Curse, I'll look into it after we're out of this mission. Because I don't think I have any blueprints, but I know I have a ton of relics. And I could probably run a Fisher mission and get you some of those. Hell yeah. Free headshots. So, any thoughts on my suggestion? Let me see. Could rework health, armor, shield, whereas 100% DR conditional. This year lasts for a certain amount of time. When you need the proc and grow ability through rolling guard, well, it resets. I don't know about that, Cirrus. Like, I'm not 100% sure how that could be balanced. Neat idea. I just don't know about that. Will we ever get a Limbo fashion show? I've considered it, Sparkus. Like, unironically, I have. Might actually do that after I release Chapter 1 of the modding guide. Hell yeah. Oh, I just realized, because I'm using this, and Archon Naira's whip projectile gets taken by, the Zada's Whisper Bubbles, I could use this to lock down Naira. I'll take Relics, it's a pretty good ribbon with good crit damage and save chance. I've almost figured out your main Limbo one, I just can't get the energy right. Well, I can show you it, Sparkus. 1 second. Let's run out of the mission. I just put Tempest Barrage over Colorbo Sue, LMAO, it shreds. Wait, isn't, I forgot, is it Tempest Barrage? Or not Tempest Barrage. Isn't Colorbo Sue the daggers that give him the overguard? Or whatever it is? Because if so, that's pretty base. Also, sorry, my internet ain't too good, so I'm a bit behind stream-wise. Nah, no worries, Curse. It's fine. Alright, let me do appearance. So the energy color are these two. So the first one is this one in Eminence, right here. Then the second one is this one in Eminence, right there. Using Shade Prime for survivability. I see. Pretty based. Shade's actually not a bad choice. Like people like to scoff at Shade and Hirez, but they're unironically really good companions. Like, the survivability you can get through them is pretty nuts, if I'm being honest. Also, 1 second. It is pitch black in my room. I'm gonna turn on the lamp. There we go, that's better. Let there be light! Eminence and Lotus palettes are based for purples. Yeah. I usually pick Shade with Garuda. Based. Xena, based. If they're gonna do Healthgate, make it a focus school, because an unbound focus school, that way you don't get jump scared by toxic exhibits and have a little bit of counterplay. That'd be kind of neat, actually, Sabs. I would not mind that being an operator ability. Or like an operator waybound thing. It'd be pretty good. Alright, let me see. Inventory. Let me look at my... Oh my god, what am I thinking of? Hildred! Yeah, here we go, Hildren. Yeah, I have Neuroptics and systems. What about main blueprint? Okay, I have 84 Hildren relics. I'll give you 20 of them. Alright, let me accept this. Hello. There we go. Alright, we can start. Holy shit, it's you, nice Garuda vid. Hell yeah. Yes, we do have the one and only Lady Xena in the chat. But yeah, Xena, seriously, be proud. That vid was fucking great. I love your vids. Well, thank you, Blaster. I don't know if you're in the chat. Let me see. Alright, where's the heart emote? Where is it? Where is it? Actually, wait. I just remembered. I can do this! So much easier. Oh, that's interesting. So negate will remove a status effect the instant you get it. Wait a minute. Actually, I might actually, in a moment, after we're done with this, mission, I want to actually go into the sim. I'll take 20. Hell yeah. Oh, that was fast. Smite Infusion, alright, I like it stage. I'm going for B. I'll have to read what Blaster just said after we're done with this. There's your hat! Yeah, baby. Oh shit. I got you. Oh, you're good. Nice. What frame is that? Zachary, this is my limbo. What do you think? Garuda video. Yeah, Dingus Khan. Xena here has her very own Garuda Bible. Oh hey, Riven. I actually needed one. Hell yes. Alright, let's see what Blaster put. Aww. Oh fuck, I misspelled. "45% of my playtime is on Garuda, LMAO." Yeah, Adam. I can understand when you love a frame enough, like me here. Let me show you this. Right there. 49%. For context, I have over 4,000 hours in this game, and I've been playing for 3 years. Been slowly falling in love with Oberon. He's so good in arbitrations. I can see that, Stabs. Actually have a Garuda Bible Part 2 coming out. Speaking of sci-fi, I'll message you later. Hell yeah, Zeta. Let me know. I'll help with what I can. Yeah, I'm just waiting until Limbo things get announced before I do a New Testament, because I don't want to get working on something with a bunch of new stuff I've discovered, have them announce a rework or changes, and then all that stuff goes down the drain. But yeah, send me an invite when you're ready. My user is Itzo Curse. Alright, 1 second. Also, thank you, Stabs and Xena, for the Archon hunt. We did good. Let me see the name. Alright, there we go. My computer is just shit and I can't record because I know they ain't changing Grendel. Alright. Alright, so everybody, we found the thing that we'll be doing. We're gonna help this person that's chatting with me here. Welcome, I love fighting them. I don't do it so much, that's why I can blast through them. Okay. Alright, Curse. Right over here. Alright, let me see. Alright, let me see. Which ones was it? It was these ones. Or you could just give me, like, what is it, like some ammo cases. Or the ribbon first, alright. That works too. Alright. Help you out with that. So that's one trade. And to hell with it, I'll give you 24 of these. I got no reason to use these. Isn't that just the Bible? You would think so, but Trinity actually has some pretty surprising tech. I mean, I know about a couple of them that you've told me, Stabs. But yeah, curse for this, you can just give me like a trash item. Like that. Perfect. That works. Joke went over your head, damn. Alright. Do that again. Throw in random stuff. Perfectly fair. Fish! Fish! Yes! The greatest thing ever! We got the fish! Alright, one more. One more. I got no reason to open these relics, so here's a couple more. There we go. Oh, man! We got them discs. Love that. Alright, there you are, my friend. Go wild. Get Orpheus. Love that. Ribbon mod. Which I like to buy a Hesper blade. Nah, Adam, I already got a I've already got the Hesper, so I'm good. We're gonna slap on this this little puppy right here. Oh, I can't. Oh. All right, screw it. We're doing this. And then there we go. Heck yeah. So what we got? Critical damage, reload speed, and status chance. Okay, so that means we don't really need this. Put that there for now. Fast hand, stabilizer, vigilance supplies. Yeah, rifle and mentalist right there. There we go. But trying to sell this since January. Yeah, I'm sorry, Adam. It's that Esper blades don't really sell for too much anymore. I believe it's the hilt that does. Alright, so we're gonna help this guy out. Wait for this person to invite me real quick. Also, unless they're in the stream, we're also just gonna pretend that I'm just not gonna let them know that we're in stream right now as a joke. I think it's cuter that way. Limbo build. So, my card, the thing with Limbo is, before I show this, is that to understand, his builds don't dictate how good he is. It's the weapons. I know you in stream. Oh, lol. Well, joke dead. Just gaslight? No, I'm not. You can do public or invite only. I'm gonna delete this real quick because no point. I just realized I forgot. Anyone wants to want on pub or invite? Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Blaster. Great sides are great, but they're not meta, so folks don't care about them anymore. Yeah, Dingus, that's true. How do you use Limbo in pubs so people don't get pissed? I'd be playing Limbo, then everyone just leaves. So the thing about it, my card, is I play at base range. Because in all honesty, base range or 130% range is more than enough for Limbo to start doing his thing. Because, like, you kind of have to be disciplined with him. Like, if people want to leave, that's entirely their choice, but you have to show that you're disciplined with his mechanics, because you can't just go hog wild. You have to be smart. Can I send you a fashion real quick? Yeah, sure, Adam. Feel free. Can I show you the 3 best ribbon mods I have? Yeah, sure, Stabs. You can send them over. Whisper Prime. Alright. You to go for real? Oh, thank you. Ooh, I like this. This is a nice look. Like, I don't like Wisp as a frame, frankly, but I do like this look. It's really nice. Yeah, Limbo was a troller's delight for so long that we have to earn their tolerance. Yeah, basically, Dingus, because it's kind of like we have to show that we're above that. And to be quite frank, it's really hard to actually try to troll with Limbo these days, because it's like so easy to bypass most of his mechanics as long as you know how they work. Alright, here we go. Heard something about Borrow Couture bringing a 50 credit gacha. Yeah, that's something new that they're introducing. I have the full set. Alright, I'll see. I'll take a look at that in a bit. Stabs. But yeah, Peril, that's something they're introducing, and from what I've seen, the common reward from the new gacha box that he's bringing are potatoes. Like the ship? Thank you, Blaster. Yeah, so basically, it's gonna mainly be something to help new players, from my understanding. But now Borrow's gonna bring an item, like a gacha box, that... Oh, there we go. And basically you can buy it for credits, and I believe it's only 1. And from the box, you have a chance to gain multiple rewards, and the most common one is going to be potatoes. Which, if true, that's going to be huge for people that want to get potatoes. We will never starve again. Crap, wrong mission. It's okay, Blaster. Perfectly fine. Let's just enjoy the moment. And besides, I got a lich I gotta deal with too, so this isn't too bad for game progress. Potatoes are what looks like from screenshot 3 fully built puzzle pieces. Ooh, I like that. Where can I find more info on this? So in our Discord, Dingus Khan, the one that me, Carp, and Stabs kind of run, I believe it was one of our users, Leozo. I think that's how you pronounce his name. I'm fucking terrible with names. But he showed a screenshot of it, and I looked at that, and I'm like, oh, that looks good. But otherwise, I don't know where it officially is from. Hell yeah. We love free headshots. I did the math and it will take 36 weeks to get every single reward from the reset. Interesting, okay. That's not too bad. Take that. Thank you. From the dev short today? Oh, it was on the screenshot from the dev shorts, okay. My Cycron is like the only seal path thing I have, lol. That's okay, Blaster. Like, the thing with, weapons, Blaster, and this is stuff that I'll be bringing up in the modding guide series I'm working on, which, chapter 1's, the script for that's done, chapter 2 is in the works, and 3 is being worked on as well, is that it's less so the weapons you're using, and more so the mods that you're using. Because, here's how I look at it. With Warframes, as long as they're mechanically tightly knit together, you can level cap with ease with just about any Warframe, so long as they have the mechanics and certain mods to use them, or in the case of frames like Limbo, where their kits are so well put together where they theoretically don't need mods to work. That's not the case with weapons, though. Weapons are entirely determined by the mods that you use and how they're built. Like, the way they're built does matter a lot. I sent my Protea fashion, by the way. Oh, alright. Let me take a look at this. Is that what this is right here? It's an interesting Protea. That is a very interesting Protea. I'm just kidding, it looks pretty decent. I do think the colors are putting me off, though, if I'm being honest. But I like the creativity. Not bad. Now let me see these. Not a bad ribbon. Kentari. Multi-shot damage fire rate. Very good. I like this one. Can I send my fashion? Yeah, sure, Sparkus. Feel free. Harmony, initial combo, sash chance, heavy attack efficiency. That's pretty good. A little bit of this and a little bit of that ass Protea, for real. I made Sevagoth Prime. Based, Michael Snow. Based. Also, welcome to the stream. Nev is in the modding video, yes. No, Pero, sadly not. I haven't actually talked to him for a little bit. Could you turn on my mic, my Switch about to... what do you mean? Could you turn on my mic? My Switch is about to die. Blaster, I'm confused. Sorry. What are you trying to say? I forgot how to send someone a whisper, lol. Yeah, /W. Meant yours, lol. My mic is up. I mean, I could turn down the music. Turn that down a little bit. How's that? Does that work? It's called Borrow's Void Surplus. Made an official post on the Warframe Reddit about it. There's no duplicate protection except for a Signa that's gonna be in there. Okay. But how's that? Is that pretty good? Oh, let me see. Oh, I can't look at fashions in here. Ah. So cool, super good to know, and I'm super interested to know. Yeah, it's gonna make me want to go back to Borrow more, now that that exists. Oh, shucks, I gotta go now, man. I got an exam coming up. Thanks for the stream, Sci-Fi. It's been really nice and chill. Thank you. Thank you, Mick Arden. You're welcome. Have a good one, alright? I hope that you pass. Join me in the ranks of graduation. Have a nice day too. Nice. No dupe protection. It's gonna take me 36 weeks to get that signal. Lol. Have a good one, my card. I love banking issues. Hey, Error, how you doing? What you trying to purchase? Loading. Oh, are you talking about the Steam Deck? Because I know that you were talking about it a while ago. Oh, the new ROG Ally. I see. You know what you should do, actually, Loading Error? Because they announced this recently at the Xbox conference. Wait and see what the new Xbox ROG Ally looks like. Because that one, for what I've seen, might actually be the go-to, unironically. Like, it looks really good. Yep. Hell yeah. Yeah, I saw that device and I was just like, that actually looks awesome. Not gonna get it, but it looks good. Steam Deck is great. Especially for Warframe. I already got the plans for it, plus I had a bad time with Xbox. Oh yeah, we got the finishers. I sure as shit ain't getting the Switch 2. That's fair. That's 100% fair. I'm not interested in Switch 2 either. I think it looks like a blatant scam, in my opinion. Switch 2 still has the stick drift. Yeah, I saw that too. I was just immediately like, oh, come on. Hell yeah, we doing good. Also, I can't really wait any longer. My current Switch will drain its battery on the home screen in 10 minutes. Jesus Christ. So, Dusthound, I'm actually going to be showcasing a Limbo build, basically, on how to build Limbo in the modding guide, unironically. I watch on TV. Oh, I see, okay. Want to see my Limbo? Yeah, sure, Blaster. You can send her in. Let's take a look. Ooh, this is a really nice Gauss Prime. He's using that one skin that they introduced with Deviri. I think it's the Hermes skin? I think that's what it's called. So, can you check the community customization for Protea real quick? I don't know where I would check for that, Adam. I think I saw that. Okay, we got a Dante. Okay. Let me see this. If you'll let me look at it. There we go. Oh, come on. You're using the wisp animation. This is so cursed. Why? Kresnik Gauss Fashioneer trying not to use piercing eye, shoulder, and Rapala sign down on their fashion challenge. Impossible. What is this though? That's so cursed. Okay, let me see this mod config for Dante too. What is this? What is this I'm looking at? Oh, hey, speaking of build, Sci-Fi, do you mind sharing your daily driver mod loadout for the Riot 848? I just started building it because I was having fun with it and looking for inspiration. Yeah, sure. Met you in game. Keep it up, brother. Needed more Warframe knowledge to keep my sanity. You're welcome, Domtar. Oh my god, that's a... I don't know how I wasn't able to read that name for a second, but you're welcome. Check the helmet. Oh, okay. But at least I can hell dive at 45 FPS. I saw your vid on the Riot, but I wonder what your go-to looks like. So, Dingus, what I showed in the video, having Arcane Precision specifically, is like the main thing that really helps the Riot, like, have that oomph. Like, the damage increase through Arcane Precision is fucking crazy. Like, use that, put on reload speed, and, one second, let me see if I can find it again. Meta build right there. Oh, the helmet on... Oh. Okay, let me look at this then. 1 second. What's the... Wait, what's the helmet? What is this? What is this? Adam, we need to put you in a mental institution. What am I looking at? Just kidding. Don't actually do that. Ooh, Blaster, let me see your limbo. Meta. Ooh. I actually really like this one. Gives me, like, Mad Hatter kind of vibes, in a way. I like that. That's actually really cool. Good job, Blaster. Oh. Let me see. Oh god, the Clorvo. What is this? What is this Clorvo? Adam trying not to be cursed challenge impossible. When I look at this... when I look at this Stynex, it makes me think of cheese. Oh, it's banana. Okay, pretty close then. It's a banana. Oh my god. Oh wait. Oh my god, wait. Yeah, it's the black spot. Oh, okay. Okay, let me see this atlas. Ooh. Stabs, you're in the chat. I need you to critique this atlas if you see it. Oh my god, there's so many fashions. Okay, unironically, I don't actually mind this one too much. I don't hate that. Let be like, oh my god, what is this mag? Ooh. That's Diadex. Carrot. It's vegetable themed, I see. It's a pretty good atlas, at least 7 out of 10. Hell yeah. It's a nice mag. Oh, let's see this limbo. Ooh. Oh, you got the Baruch ephemera. Xena, I'm really jealous actually that you have this because I want to get this, but I can't buy it right now because I'm fucking broke. Like, if I had a job, I'd get this right now, but I can't. Varuna. Ooh, alright. Interesting combination of colors. Like, I don't dislike it, but I don't love it. It does look really... It does look pleasant. I kind of like that. I wonder where this is from. Oh, God. Oh. Of course. Bro's trying to copy me. It's my evil twin. You want to know what this actually reminds me of a little bit when I look at it? It reminds me of Heolster the Night Lord from Night Rain. A little bit of a similar design language. Ooh. Now I dig this Kalervo. We've got the Duviri Kalervo. I love it. That is good. Okay, what is December? Let's see. Oh, of course. Yes. Yes, I agree. Yes. I feel you. That's how I feel about Necrosign. Then I was broke when it was there. That's fair. Yeah. You skipped my Garuda, did I? Take a moment. But yes, assets out of 10. I like that. Let's see. Oh, there's the Garuda. Okay, yeah, this one's good. I like this one. Zombie Garuda. Or Tekrot Garuda. Next, I just need to work on my Skaldra Trinity fashion. Hell yeah. Okay, let's see the Sevagoth. Ooh. Oh, there's... What's this ephemera? I've never seen this one. Soaker ephemera? Where do you get this? Oh, is this from Dog Days? This one's good. I like this. I dig that. Dog Days? Makes sense. A Void Angel Garuda. That's nice. What this reminds me of, to be honest, when I look at it, have you seen the concept art that someone made of like a deluxe skin for Jade, where it was like Void Angel themed? That's what this kind of looks like to me when I look at it. I envy people that have the Mag and Frost heirloom so much. Yeah. Like, that heirloom insignia does look really nice, to be frank. Okay, so we should probably get back to playing. So, Blaster, my friend, take us away. Do a couple more missions before I decide to close stream and get out of this chair. I bought them because I... Oh my god, yawning. I bought them because I knew I'd end up feeling like all of you if I didn't. FOMO, baby, FOMO. That's how it be. And the funniest part is they legally can never bring that back because of how they marketed it, all of that stuff. Alright, capture. Got FOMO trauma from Fortnite, not getting it in Warframe. Whee! Oh, it's an Ash fashion. I'll look at that after we're out of this mission. Whee! Just wanted to check in. How's that Riven helping you? It's pretty good, Cursed. It's a good Riven. I like it. It's mine. Yeah, I can see your name to it, Blaster. Oh. Oh, okay. Also, to be a good evil twin, what other Archon shards do you recommend besides casting speed? Parkour velocity is a really good choice, Sparkus. Like, they really help out Limbo in movement. Wow, that was easy. Love that. But yeah, parkour velocity is really good. The equilibrium shards are pretty good. Primary electric is also really good. Duration, also really good. Like, Limbo loves duration. And then I'm trying to think of what else, because there was one other one that I was thinking of that I was testing around a while ago and found it to be good, but I just can't remember what it was off the top of my head. Oh yeah, the crit damage shards, the purple ones, those are also really good with him. If you like melee anyway, that is. I should probably clarify that. Oh wait, did you show the riot build? No, I didn't. I forgot to do that. I'll do that when we exit this mission. Doing weeklies? Not really, Pero. I'm helping a viewer out, actually, with doing some Steel Path missions for a little bit. We got done with our Archon hunt, though. Alright, 1 second. Let me see this Ash. And then I'll look at this next one. What do we got? Ooh! Little bit of a, I'm assuming it's breast cancer themed. Which would kind of be fitting for him, because he does execute with surgical precision. But yeah, it's good. I like the sash. If not pink ash, still kind of funny. I like this. Now let's see this one. Adam, what the fuck is this Harrow? What is this? I'm unironically planning, after the stream's done, going back, screenshotting this, and sending it to my buddy Sage, and I'll have a heart attack seeing this. Pride Harrow. Yeah, I guess. Jesus Christ. Oh, this is... Not to be rude, because, like, for context, I am bisexual. I know this is probably for Pride Month, but this is so, like, disgusting to look at. Like, I don't mean to be rude. It hurts my eyes. Oh, it's just meant to be bad. Okay, okay. Like, my lord. And the music in the background doesn't help this either. What idol is this? It's, Octavia's. It's her agile animation. Oh, Excalibur Umbra. Let's take a look at that. Oh, I like this. I need it on Zesty Chroma. This is a good Excalibur. Really good. I like it. Alright, next prime. Just the mic drop or whatever it is in the background. Oh man. You know, if it wasn't for these leg pieces and this little front guard thing right here, I would unironically call this a decent fashion. My jaw dropped, lol. Yes, same. What is that with your face right there? What is that? Your color schemes make me think of skins when they show where the color channels are, like in the Steam Workshop. For real. You know what this looks like? Because, funnily enough, because we got the music in the background, it's like one of those really abhorrently disgusting-looking Elden Ring characters that you make with, like, the random piece of armor, where it's the armor that has the best stats, but it looks like the stupidest thing ever. Gabriel from Ultra Kill. Oh, Garuda. Okay, this one's good. This one's good. That is really good. Ooh, let me look at that Nessa. I'm gonna look at this last one, and then I gotta show the, whatchamacallit, the Riot. This is a nice Nessa. Function over fashion. Yeah, exactly, Dingus. This is not a bad Nessa. Like, for me, it's like, so here's the thing. I like when I have different colors that pop, right? So an all-black Neza isn't my thing, but I also can't objectively call it bad because it fits with his look. Oh, we've got the, Living Failures theme playing now. Very fitting. I am a living failure. Okay, so my current build, Dingus, is this one right here. So some extra sass chance here, Galv Shot, Galv Diffusion. The crit is coming from Pistol Gambit. I also have one Riven here for reload speed, puncher, and sass chance, but I'm going to wait until the disposition goes up and then try using it again, as well as steady hands, because the recoil can be kind of nuts with Encumber. But then the way you get base damage on this build, we're going to swap this out for it, is this Arcane. Unironically, one of the best in the game. Alright, I'm going to bed. I'll leave you with one more fashion, then head out. Alright, Adam, have a good night, alright? Alright, let me see. Okay, Jade. Oh, God. What am I going to see now? Wow. Okay. And, of course, the pipe. Oh, man. This is so wild. That's wrong. Yes, it is. This is so diabolical. Wow. This is just evil. Wow. Alright. Alright, let me invite... Where are you? Oh, did you go to bed? Let me invite Blaster again. Oh, appears to be offline. Oh, shit. Well, I guess we're done helping Blaster, everybody. Blaster, if you're watching, thank you for coming by the stream, alright? I'm happy that you had fun. Oh, there you are, you're back. There you are. Oh, word. Jade hitting the Zatu. Okay, that's weird. that's just fucked up. I'm already in the session. There we go. Oh, Blaster has gone offline. I'm a pop it on the dock. Yeah, no worries, Blaster. Putting it in the dock mode. Let's go. I don't know if this is appropriate to talk about Sci considering the recent Discord events, but I think you should help Alchemist. What do you mean, Pero? What's going on? If you have to, you can message me privately. The man does not learn. Yeah, that's sadly true, Pero. I've tried helping him a few times. Quite frankly, Pero, I don't know what else to do anymore when it comes to Alchemist. Let me use the room real quick, be right back. Yeah, no worries. Let me know when you're back and I'll start the mission. Also, really quickly, I'm gonna take off my belt on my pants because you know when you sit down for too long and you have a belt and it starts like cutting in your gut or something at times? That's what I was just dealing with. There we go. That's better. Let's turn up the music a little bit on this one. There we go. Back, I got 7 minutes. Alright, no worries. Make your server to not get the not helping new player reputation, but using only Revenant ability for all MR modifier ADA is crazy. Well, I've tried to talk to him before, Pero. Like, I've shown him tips and everything, and the guy just doesn't seem to want to go through with what I'm trying to tell him, from what I remember. Yeah, speaking of which, because Blast is playing on the Switch, I might have to continue playing on my alt Switch account that I made. Because, so for context, like about a year ago, when I first got my Switch OLED, I decided to do a test where I wanted to play completely solo without doing trades, right, on the account. And I think I got as far as Venus before I stopped playing, because I kind of just stopped playing on the Switch. The solo Limbo progression only use Limbo weapons that Limbo use featured in bundle or artwork. I've actually unironically thought of doing that at some point, Pero. I might actually do that on my PC alt account that I made for you know what? When I streamed that one time, you going to be on tomorrow? Possibly, Blaster. I gotta do some recordings, but maybe. Depends on how I feel. Because if you need any help, Blaster, I do have a Discord server filled with other members that could probably help you too. Whenever I'm not around. Out of my throat. One or 2 hour vid on that, never see something like that in Warframe contents. But yeah, back to what I was talking about earlier about the alt account. The one that I made, the whole point of it was because I wanted to see what the new player experience was like. And I distinctly remember that I got so bored that I went on my way and bought Limbo outright for plat, like base Limbo, because I just wanted to play something actually engaging. So yeah, D, if you need to fix your new player progression, make it engaging. Like, seriously. Today I spent 24 hours as Limbo Warframe. Love that. Where are you going, enemy? Also, on a side note, thank God they lowered the wave requirements for defense. Such a good change. Go. Get crowd controlled, huh? I'm gonna throw it again. Not gonna lie, the new player progression is still bad despite all the changes in optimization. My friend tried Warframe and quit in like 2 days trying to get Clover, but the crafting time is so bad. Yeah, that's definitely one of the problems with it. There we go. Even something like Kome is at least 24 hours, not counting component craft time. Yeah. That could be a fun stream idea for like charity or something. Get Limbo in under 24 hours on a fresh account. No buying outright on the market and such. That could be neat, Con. Because it is technically possible, I believe, to get him in about... Let me think, when it comes to content, playing the missions, you could probably get him in about 6 hours. Gotta go, GG's. Alright, Blaster, have a good night, alright? Thank you for coming on. And thank you for letting me help you out. Alright, let me do this. Alright, where's the fist bump? There it is. Dang, for real shit, that's sooner than I thought. I guess maybe make it speedrun Limbo then. Yeah, dang, it's gone. Because, think about it now, because the mission time obviously matters. Quest time. The fact that Ceres is now disconnected from the main progression, and you have to get to Europa. Let the player... Oh, let me see. I think you should make the craft time at least be gradually increased for Warframe and weapon peaking at maybe Uranus or Neptune for 3 days. That could work. Let the player adapt instead of a 3-day slap at the face. That'd be nice, Pero. Random question. What's a good name for a Predacite? Let me think, Sparkus. Give a thumbs up. Give you the thumbs up there. Big Chungus. You could call him... What's a good name for a Predacite? What about Blightweaver? Or something. Or some kind of old Roman name. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Alright, so we got the riot here. It's kind of nice to have this in my hands again. I might go through and optimize this a little bit more, though. Not that. It's a good one. Prime quick draw. That's a reload speed one. I could slap this on. Should probably re-roll this, actually. Oh. Guys, we're going to Wizard Teshin. Or no, Normal Teshin. Sorry, Normal Teshin. We need the Kuva. The Kuva's calling to me. I see I could try to find something in relation to a cataclysmic event. Ooh, okay. Like the idea. Maybe Server Blight after like that game that exists. Oh, this stuff's so good! Oh yeah, I forgot. It's the reset. I forgot. I need to go to Palladino for my Rivens and Kuva. I knew I was forgetting something. Low-key Predacite feel more like a goat than a dog, bro. Just ram into everything. For real. Let's hear the Pharaoh Predacite. That, like, shoots out a little tentacle monster thing to grab enemies for you. Here we are. Guys, I know how we can end the stream. We're gonna open Rivens. Alright, so shotgun Riven and pistol. Let's go. We open at Rivens like Hermos. Gambling. Yes, Pero, we're gambling. Alright. Gonna bust out my AX-52. It's a Medjay with Pharaoh ears and all of the mutagens. Okay. Okay, so we got no rifle Rivens. Now let me do the riot then. We got 2 pistol Rivens, okay. Without being detected with the Hollow Dragon Key equipped, I am just gonna immediately open that, because I do not want to deal with that challenge. Ooh! OcuCore, baby! I might sell that. Alright, what ribbons can I get rid of? Alright, let's see what we got. Goddamn, yeah. I used to have one a while ago and then I sold it. Probably gonna sell this one too. Mainly because, like, I got no reason to have an Ocucore ribbon. It's a good weapon, don't get me wrong, and I do love it, but it's like, never really felt like a ribbon was needed. We'll hold on to this one actually, but Qualar I'm gonna trash. Soma I'll hold on to most definitely. I'm gonna hold on to this for Steve, because I think he's gonna want to tonk it with this. Alright, so we turn those. I grinded a pair of mutagen and antigen for Breedicide just to realize it was for Volopophyla. Pero, I did that exact same thing, Pero, when I first started. Unironically. Alright, so we got shotgun. So let's open up this Bubonico ribbon. Wherefore Trumna ribbons. Sadly, D's, I do not have that. I used to have 2 for a while, though. Alright, I'm gonna also open this, because I don't care about this challenge. Ooh, Phage. Phage is a good weapon. Let's see what this last one is for the pistol. Kill 18 enemies with headshots while sliding. Okay, that should actually not be too hard if we use... Where is it? Where's the Scourge? Where's the Scourge? There you are. That's Giga easy. Kind of. That's why I'm using the Scourge to cheese it a little bit. What's a good weapon that I could use for this? You know, because I don't have a Coda ribbon. Let's put it on here. And I don't think I need... Which one do I not need? Don't really need Magnetic Might. We'll put that on. Aim glides, slides, count 2. Ah, okay, okay. I'll take that. Alright, let's go to a mission. What's a good one that we can do? What's a funny one? Yeah, we'll go down here. There we go. I was stuck.
They have just shut down all systems. I'm sending life support capsules your way.
Yeah, that's not... Okay, that might be a problem with my current companion. Okay, let me try this. My companion's killing everything. Actually, wait. I got an idea. 1 second. I want to try this. I have an idea. I'm gonna be going back to my old nemesis here. I have a thought. Zaku's guns, I believe, are technically projectiles. So if we can do this... I'm gonna disable that and put on the shade. Why not? Shade gaming. Oh, and I forgot Scourge. Scourge. Try this. See how this goes. Okay, that's one. Let's see. Does that work as I think it does? Okay, so the Zaku thing isn't working, but I'm still getting it done. It seems. You know, the fact that people don't use the Scourge more kind of disturbs me. Almost done. What the? Oh, mania. There we go, now it's over. Boop. There we go. Alright, now I can exit. Wherever it is. Or actually, I don't care. Or mission. Alright, what did we get? Guys, what is this luck? How do I get two of the most valuable weapon ribbons in a row? What is this? Oh my god. Bruh, for real. For real, dingus. Bruh. Lol. What's on that thumbnail, man? Let me see that fashion, please. So, John, this is my current that is the fashion right here. This beautiful thing. Lol. For real, Sabs, lol. I brings in luck, for real. Alright, so we do have one more ribbon, but I need to delete space. Oh well, I actually have some melees, but I'm mainly concerned about the shotgun right now. Fuck this ribbon. Never gonna use that gun. Okay, let's equip shotgun. Or, wait, did I already open it? Wait a minute. Yeah, I did. Wait a minute. What's the other ribbon that I'm thinking of then? Sweet, the frame that nobody wants to play it with. Yeah, that's, yeah, I'm the limbo guy. I am the limbo guy, John Claus. Just hacking on you, man. No worries. Also, by the way, the whole reason I have this Bubonico ribbon, I will never re-roll this. Because this is too funny. Best ribbon in the game. No one can judge. So that's it when it comes to actual ribbons. Nice, for real. Bubonico mentioned? Yeah. The Bubonico's good. Like, really good. Oh, there's Magnetic Might. I'm not gonna open melee ribbons. Yeah, I'll do that another time. Alright, we've been streaming for 2 hours? Yeah. I think it's about time I wrap up now. Alright, well, everybody, this was a lot of fun. Thank you, Stabs, and thank you, Xena, for helping me out with the Archon hunt. Heat with Temple. And thank you, Blaster, for asking me to help you out a little bit with the Steel Path. Don't know if you're still watching, but thank you. Anyway, everybody, this was a lot of fun. Keep on grinding, my man. Thank you, John Claus. See what happens. This was a lot of fun. I'm glad to be back. But, won't truly be back, though, until the next video comes out. Which, I guess I can announce what's going to be here. Basically, me and my buddy K-Fetid Go subscribe to him if you haven't. He's a really good content creator. He and I are working on a video talking about Riven mods and why, in my opinion, I feel like they're very heavily misunderstood as mods. Glad to have finally made a stream. Y'all have a good one. See ya, Dingus. But Riven mods, that's basically what we're going to be talking about. It's not going to be like, I don't know, like a hate campaign or anything like that that you might expect from some other creators or something. Just a casual talk about Rivens, why I think they're misunderstood, how you should be building around them, and investigating certain questions in regards to Rivens. Then afterwards, there's another video, a small video that I'm going to do that's going to be a prelude to Chapter 1 of the modding guide, sort of. It's going to be like a little thing to help build it up again, kind of thing. And then Chapter 1 of the modding guide, because the script is done for that one. I'm going to get started on recording on that pretty soon. Also making some final edits to make sure that everything flows together pretty well. And then Chapter 1 will be out, and then Chapter 2 should be coming out the week after, because I'm basically going to be working just on the chapters at this point for that video. Peace out, John Claus. And with that, everybody, thank you for coming by, and I will see you all later. Have a wonderful night.